Welcome to the Solari Arc 1 Talkback. Yeah, thank you. I feel like I did that, like the idea that music is plastic behind me, that it's like, yes. Which one's that?
That's a speeder.
Oh, love it. Yes, I'm walking out, speeders are flying behind me.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the
Oh, give me a big pot of soup.
hey!
Space soup.
Requesting a big pot of space soup, the one, the only, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
See you in the outer space times. Soup's hot.
Love it.
I think I've forgotten the tone of this show.
Yes. Staring to my right, longingly, slightly perhaps overwhelmed, is the one, the only, Erica Ishii.
science fiction.
It's a beautiful thing. And you've heard her voice for the first time in not that long a time, but, a long time by podcast standards, returning back to the table, the one, the only, Abria Iyengar.
I've made it. I'm back from Panama.
You're
It
back
was
from
beautiful.
Panama.
I loved it.
I also love that everyone going to Panama these days doesn't need to be rescued. That was like a...
Yeah.
That was
It seems really dropped the ball just with me.
hey,
Yeah, they let me go. I said,
Yes,
can
exactly.
I leave?
Wait, they had you.
Oh, yeah.
But they
Look,
let
you're
you
going to
go.
get got when you go.
Of course, it's the nature
Yes.
of Panama to go and get got.
Yeah.
God,
But it's delightful.
delightful. And then there was an understanding, and you got on out of
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That's great. That's
But
great.
and also completely unrelated to your trip, you had
I created and birthed a child.
a child.
I shot a
That was it.
child
I
out
knew
of
there
my
was
body.
Something.
I don't think I've ever met someone who more regularly described the act of childbirth as shooting something out of themselves,
Pow.
Yes.
I'm a former athlete. I had a lot of velocity
Of
behind
course.
that.
Respect, dude, respect.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
the
a
muscles
good
never forget.
Discus throw.
You shot a child out of your body. You built a child inside of your body.
Yeah.
And
That child was here actively disrupting us recording this show.
Yes.
Is there competitive childbirth?
There could
Is
be.
there competitive
could've won a medal.
childbirthing?
I should have won a medal.
Yeah.
I think there's some Christian sects that I would describe
You
as.
got to imagine.
I think that
I'm sure
Yeah.
it
No,
never...
it's got to be more like, I feel like figure skating where there's like
Ooh.
technical, you're scoring for technical points and also for, subjective emotion and everything. It can't
Okay.
just be quantity. It can't.
I think.
Okay, but what if it's more like gymnastics, where you have to balance the like technical ability, but it has to remain beautiful. Like you
Yes,
can't do a thing that's
exactly.
too hard.
Well,
Yeah,
and it also feels like it would be done like individually, right? It's not,
Yeah.
we're not all getting everybody in a room and we're all kind of going for it at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like you post a score and then it's
Well,
about,
it's one at a
can you
time,
beat that?
just like with figure skating or
Yes.
gymnastics. Yeah.
There could maybe. I would actually.
How would you devise a winning strategy for this, Brennan? Tell us.
I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, what would a large scale maternity competition look like? And I thought for like 3 seconds, and I went, life on planet Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
A little
fair.
bit. We're pretty close.
Well, here's the thing: they post your like BP, your vitals are up on a monitor with other people in the ward.
There's a leaderboard.
There's a fucking
There's a
leaderboard.
worldwide leaderboard.
I want to be so clear. I was looking at other people's contractions and getting competitive about it.
Wow. Look at that.
So that is a thing that happened where I was like, okay, I could get my time down. I need this to speed up. I'm not trying to be here for days and days.
Respect.
So yeah, it is a little bit sports.
Yeah. I'm definitely kind of wet, goopy, dystopian future. I feel like it's the
Yeah.
maternity
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
The maternity games.
Exactly.
Caesar Flickerman, welcome,
If I could have had Stanley Tucci.
Stanley
It
Tucci.
would have made it all.
Huge fake tooth. Welcome to the maternity ward.
Chiclets flying out.
Chiclets flying.
I want it.
But we are here, of course, to talk about these first 11 main campaign, or how do we have our preludes and then also
Yeah.
our mainstream episodes of the Solari narrative that we're here to chat, answer audience questions, and just in general, fucking ride the rhythms together. to kick us off, I feel like we should start with the most heated, the most asked question from those joining us by the fireside. In this case today, asked by Morgana Evenstar.
Yes, let me explain my understanding of science fiction and the greater narrative. Is that the question?
No. It is, the world is so deliciously vast, so richly built, so decadently juicy. But what I want to know is, who has the most deliciously vast, richly built, decadently juicy booty?
This is a good and important question. Okay, so I've thought about this more than I should. I've had a lot of time. I spend my day staring at a little human and then just thinking thoughts about butts.
Mm-hmm.
And my worry is, even with like artificial gravity, like you're not getting a lot of posterior chain work in like low grav worlds. So I think like across the wide berth of the 40 Suns, we're not getting like a lot of really strong dumpers. I think like a good dumper is a rarity.
Oh my God, are you serious? You created a dumper scarcity in the universe that you created?
Yes.
Abria!
Everyone expects me to be a very ass-forward science fiction composer. No.
Wow.
No, you have to earn your booties.
Wow.
It's not dystopia unless there are dystopian elements. I understand that. Yeah.
Brennan gets it.
100%.
The answer is the Kenner.
The Kenner.
That's literally, I was just waiting to be like, it's the Kenner.
It's the ship.
Dumps like a truck.
Yeah.
That's literally, I refuse to play a character that's not into butts primarily, and Excelsiel's no exception, okay? Excelsiel saw the Kenner and went, what those thrusters do.
In a world where we're now
Dad aft.
Dad aft.
Please, Melanie, where are you? Make a shirt. Make the shirt.
Dad aft. It's the Kenner.
Yeah.
That's a genuine love interest for my character. I think she's absolutely.
I did hear you ruminating aloud
Yes.
before this, and there is a second candidate.
There is a second candidate, but it feels a little obvious. But I do feel like it's Ayasa because I envisioned her to be Chi's best friend.
Yeah.
And I would never not give you someone with a juicy dumper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But like, she's someone that runs around naked on her multiple birthdays every year. And that's because she's like, I'm the one with a butt.
Yeah.
Behold.
That's her thing. That's
Look
her
on my works,
brand.
mighty in despair.
Yeah.
All I'll say is that Pharrell once famously said, her ass is a spaceship that I want to ride.
And in this moment, it feels apt.
Ayasa is absolutely welcome to second place, but I just think Ayasa is
Brennan
absolutely welcome to second place.
Really quiet during these moments because I think he's not appreciating any sort of suggestion that the Kenner is not number one.
Look, man, I know that there's something wrong with me, but like sometimes we get into bit mode, and I'm like, ha ha ha, bits are good, jokes are fun, it's how we play. But then someone would be like, I don't know, man, maybe she's got a bigger ass than the spaceship you're in love with, and I'm like, no. Spaceships are bigger than people, and that's just a fact.
It's not just about
But it's proportions.
Exactly.
It's not about size, it's proportions.
Erica, get out of my head. Man, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
I miss you so much.
I miss you so much. I miss you guys so much. I feel crazy right now.
I guess we don't have a visual asset for the Kenner. I imagine the Kenner as having the classic rocket ship double thruster boom on the back.
100%.
Okay.
Everyone is talking so like, well, of course. Like there's just a kind of like
we don't have the schematics yet though, so we can't quite.
The Arabesque, no ass at all.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was like. Well, I feel like we've seen bigger spaceships.
Like
than
in
the Kenner.
ballet, an ass is
long back.
Yeah.
Built like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Is not an asset.
Yeah.
It's not an asset. Well, I'm gonna pivot to a different question just so we can kind of move on from this.
Thank you, Morgana Evenstar.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Morgana. We're gonna move off of this just so we stop. For a moment of harmony between our characters.
Nodding.
And I want to go to a question from TZL-0/1. Thank you, TZL-0/1. Thank you all for the awesome first arc of Solari. For everyone in the cast, what was a moment where you felt the heart of your character really got to shine through?
This is a cool question. I just want to really shout out that, like, I like questions that aren't just like simple answers, but they ask you about the transitional period to how you get to somewhere important. Whatever. This is a very well curated question.
Beautifully curated question. I can jump in. I think for me, it's like episode 11 was the moment that I think like it's like the moment I wanted for Zadavin, which was this moment where it's like, who is this person? Like, this person is like trying to medicate and dampen this sense of self because of, I think, like internal sensations or feelings or anxieties about what is waiting for him, right? And I feel like for me, this first arc was about getting to that moment where you push those things off and you decide to be wholly yourself. And I think I felt very like buoyed by my fellow players in those interactions with Excelsior around the vape and with the dinner with Chi of just this like, and now this character comes into themselves. And, you know, now I get excited for where Z can go now that he's like kind of shaken this off. But it took 11 episodes and some preludes to get there.
Oh,
so good.
Big swings only.
Big moves only, dude.
Yeah.
BMO, dude.
BMO.
Big moves only.
Bank of Montreal, dog. Call me fucking Lamorne Morris because I'm fucking I'm out here representing BMO, dude.
Does Lamorne Morris do spots for the Bank of Montreal?
Yes, well, it's called BMO, but it's him at that desk. Those are all for BMO for BMO, the Bank of Montreal. I had a savings account with them. Will you guys talk about the hearts of your characters and when they shone through?
When they shone through.
I'm so happy, you guys.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So good.
Yeah.
I love it. I think going full laser eyes felt like a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it felt like the heart of the character coming through. Maybe it's better to say that like in the prior episodes, Excelsior was playing through his default front-facing facet. I think every character has their default presentational side. Like if you rotate a Christmas tree, you have a gem that has a facet that it's like, what's the side we show the front door, right? Excelsior had his side he showed the front door, and I think that Laser Eyes was the first time we really saw a different side than his main one of going full Laser Eyes and saying "Be Unafraid." We also just did our playlist, so that was on my mind because I was looking for different songs for Excelsior, and I found "In Your Eyes."
Nice.
Oh, I didn't give Mel my liner notes.
Oh, dang.
Okay. I'll do that.
But yeah, in your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes, I am complete.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
It
good.
felt very, very
Was
fun.
that
I assumed it was a song about having laser eyes based on how well it
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah, of course.
I see the doorway of 1,000 churches. Well, it's because you're dying. You're going to heaven. I'm hitting you with my laser eyes.
So this is a song from someone being hit with laser eyes.
Yeah, in your eyes, I'm about to die. Your eyes, here they come.
We should drop an album. I'm just saying.
Erica, when did the Erica?
Wait, yeah.
When did the heart?
But wait, what if we did? We have
10,
enough.
9.
We have enough. We have enough material of bit songs that we could do a whole little bit album.
I mean, theoretically, we could have released an album with the audience created songs from the Brennan vocal.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember when we
released a
remember when we
400 track
Remember when we did
Yeah.
a song contest? What a time to be alive!
Yeah, wow.
It was great. It was great. And shout out to our
was fun.
finalists as well.
Respect, dude.
Respect.
Yeah.
And to everyone who submitted, thank you.
Yeah. So the heart of my character, I would say, I like Brendan. I was actually going to say it was kind of getting more of the complete picture, but in Chi's case, I think specifically the true image of it. I'm trying to think of like there's some things like I don't know, like Coraline or Pan's Labyrinth or different things where it's like you can see the echoes of the reality in a fantasy. And so sort of mirroring that first scene that we did, that was the role play. I think, it's the first time you see the character, and the first impression is, especially when it's something so drastic, is such a huge impression. And then we spent the rest of the time being like, well, wait, where is that? Like, why is that fantasy that she was acting out for money not in her personality?
Yeah.
It's like, and then getting the mirror of it in the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like, I remember listening to it and listening to us talking through it, and I was like, everything feels like, okay, like that. It just like backfills the rest of everything else.
Man, I just got to shout out we called it sort of the mixtape, the production phrase for it.
Mixtape.
Doing the mixtape with y'all was maybe my favorite thing thus far in a long and illustrious career. Like, of what I've GM'd, that I was most like, just it lit up my brain in the coolest possible way. Like, we got context for Chi and the dissonance between like the narrative that she moves through the world, like writing versus the reality of it, which is always so fun to look at. Like, that difference in the story that is told about you. Getting to see Zadavin's greater context, so you have a sense of like the scale at which his life operates, that you're like, oh my God, if I had to be that broad, if I was part of something that expansive, I would also want to dampen it. Like, it just provided a perfect, like, well, yeah, I would try to narrow up my focus to exactly what's in front of me and exactly the like safe feelings that you can like rely on, because you can spin out seeing just how much you can touch and how much you have access to. And then the conceptual moment with Excelsior of just, that made me cry a lot. Just so you know, like,
why is there stuff going on in your life right now? Stuff about how we all relate to the concepts of mother and father and childhood, and how consciousness is actually layered on top of those primal relationships, and does not precede them. Is that what are you talking about?
I thought it was going to go different, and then it ended up being a beautiful treatise on like what it means to be alive and bring life into the world. And it's just, I've never been more like, from like, as a GM, I guess this question is a little different, but everyone became characters that like felt like they were real and rooted in my brain after the mixtape sessions. Cause it was like, oh, you actually get to like see foundationally the interiority of these characters and like what they're sort of circling around as you proceed in the next, like in the future arcs, to like take them through plot events. Now I understand sort of who they are in their brain and their heart. And it's really cool, and you guys are the best to do it. And it was so fucking fun.
I appreciate it, dude. I think that, I think one of the joys of Worlds Beyond Number with all of the other exciting tabletop opportunities that we pursue is that like the scale of this and the intimacy of it allows us to discover and try and push in ways that we haven't. And I mean, I've done plenty of like flashback scenes or moments that give context like to the moment. Like, I've done flashback scenes in a session that give context to like the immediacy of what we're dealing with. But I think to fully those were sessions that we recorded coming into the studio separately with you. And it's just the two of us sitting, playing out context for a character we've already been playing with, like, whose future we know. That, I think, was very new for me. And I think it was like a really cool place to take this story. And I think it was fun to work with all of you to discover, how do those things work? How do those things then feed? Because that was like a whole conversation we had behind the scenes of like, how do these preludes work? Do the preludes come out as like Z's prelude, then Chi's prelude, then Excelsior's prelude, or what we decided on going on or doing, which was this cool interweaving of those stories. And so I think to move and be in that place of discovery is just everything. It represents the heart of what excites me about being at a table with all of you guys.
I've been thinking a lot about commercial art lately, with everything going on with the evil venture capitalists buying up entertainment, like the entire industries, and the consolidation and the homogenization of everything. And I'm just so grateful to have this outlet where we can control completely what we create and to do things that are, I guess, like in retrospect, risky. I think because I feel like in most commercial art, you're like, well, no, how do we tailor this to what we think the audience wants, as opposed to what we want to do.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think most places would give like 10 episodes to, or I guess 7 episodes to sort of not lay out the premise, to like let it be that complex, and to do it in the structure that we did it. And I'm really grateful for that. And it's so cool seeing it all come together after hearing all 11 episodes together, because it's so radically different than most commercial art, which is, let's be honest, most mainstream art is done with, consumption in mind.
Yeah.
So I've just been thinking a lot about that.
They already made 3 Dunes, so we have to do something risky because they already made the blockbuster version of this story.
Yeah.
There it is.
He beat us to it. Denny got there.
Denny, beautifully and well stated, and I think a large part of the reason we're able to make those, radically different choices than other media is because of all of you by the fireside.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's up, brother?
Am I asleep out here?
Yeah,
What's
dude,
going on?
sounds like you're over there just fucking dreaming about the Kenner's ass. So somebody's
I was
got
also thinking about the Kenner's
somebody's
ass.
got to step up and thank these patrons.
Yeah.
You can see your reflection in that backside, baby. Yeah. What's up?
This guy is just fucking wax on, wax off on the back of Kenner right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell
That's
you, man,
great.
I'm not the only one. Hey-o, who's waxing off out here?
Inspiration.
Remember that inspiration for when we come back and start playing again.
Great. I'll bring up where I got it from.
Yes.
But thank you to everyone by the fireside.
Yeah.
There it is.
Missed you all.
Brendan's gotta do it.
I
You
gotta
gotta
do it.
It's just not the same.
What the fuck? To everyone who supports all of us. And we also, by the way, this was also the book in which we've talked about it already, but once again, just having the Kickstarter closed is just a mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing.
Oh my goodness.
Abria, just, I know it's not Solari
Abria,
related, but it
we
happened.
kickstarted our graphic novel.
Yeah.
Huh?
Did
Wait,
you hear?
when I was in Panama?
Yes, while you were in Panama.
$2 million.
It's so crazy to be the most sleep deprived I've ever been in my life. So it was just a fever dream of like looking at the internet going, that can't be real. I'm seeing floaters in front of my eyes, and that must be another one of them. You're dreaming this. And then going back to a hazy 2 hours before a baby screams. And then I screamed because it was real. You guys, it's
And then
so
I
cool.
screamed because it was real.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Thank you so much. I hope everyone picked the wizard. Again, I am competitive.
They
They need to
Yeah,
never tell me what the proportions.
Yeah, everyone picked the wizard, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone picked the wizard.
Yeah, it was totally. It was
True blue,
it was
all the
kind
way.
of wizard forward.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to think.
Yeah.
If I go on the Slack later and see that that's not true, I'm burning Solari in orbit. I'll blow it up.
The Wizard Scrank asks, y'all are always so intentional in naming things, and it's always fun to either catch the meaning from context clues or explanations by the fireside, like the angelic convention used for Excelsior. It makes your world so much richer, and I appreciate it a great deal. What I can't figure out is, where do the names -M and L Drive come from?
Ooh.
-M. All of these are dumb, and they're all jokes.
They're not dumb.
Everything's always a joke. Well, it's jokes is where I feel comfortable, but but -M refers to the fact that a minus is a single straight line, and that in typical fonts, whether a letter has small dashes at the edges or ends of letters are called serifs. So serif M is the joke there. That it's that -M becomes
I mean,
serif M.
I watched Erica.
If the joke is that thoughtful, can it truly be called a joke.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, you can call it a joke, but on your scale of your scale, it's a joke. On my scale, it's poetry.
Oh, that's
In
very
my
kind.
book, jokes should be funny.
I don't need jokes to be funny. I'm different than Erica.
I have just been excoriated live on this podcast. I mean, Dan, you are right. It's not funny.
Clever.
Go with me here.
Yes.
So
with me.
you know
it
Seraph,
better be
right?
poetry because it sure as shit didn't make me laugh. Is that what poets are? Are poets people that get up at an open mic and go, not a lot of laughs?
Yes.
That was all poems,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
walk off.
You guys have been to those open mics where a person does a full 10-minute set to silence and goes, "Oh, y'all didn't realize that was poems? Dumbass. That was poems."
That's
That
why
is-
they're both called Def Jams,
Yes.
and then it's either a poetry jam or a comedy jam based on audience response.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
One of the most embarrassed moments I've ever had in my I don't know if it was I was embarrassed firsthand or secondhand, but I was at a student lounge club like talent night at SUNY Ulster when I was a student there, and a dude got up who was like a full ass poet. He like had a little brown tweet. He was a poetry man. And he started his poetry performance by placing a little green acorn on the stage in front of him, and in a way that he was like so performative of like, this is a moment. I placed the acorn, and then he walked off, and I was helping to orchestrate the like open mic.
Oh,
and
no.
I also remember I went to college a little early. I was 14, and he got out. He was like spitting. He was performing with poetry so hard, and then he's like, death, and darkness, and he walked off, and I went, "Hey, mister, you forgot your acorn."
Oh my God.
And I ran up and grabbed his acorn and ran after him and caught him by the vending machine. He was a Pepsi vending machine. And I went, "Your magic acorn, you forgot it."
How do you feel knowing you've done the funniest thing that you'll ever do, but you did it at 14?
But I did it at 14.
Squeaky voice teening that dude's whole vibe.
Mister, your magic poetry acorn, you left it on the stage.
Isn't it crazy? I feel like we're never going to get moments like that again. Like, I think that the fact that everything is filmed now
Yeah.
means like the poetry, literally describing somebody as a poetry man is so fucking perfect. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
I can see him.
it's so,
Yeah.
he's so real to me.
Right. I know that he would probably prefer I refer to him as a poet, but really
No,
he was
no,
a
he's
poetry
a
man.
fucking
He's a
Poetry man.
man.
All right?
This is like where I talk about escape room men.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
I
no,
know what
100%.
you're talking about.
100%.
And it's just like, does that guy still exist? Or does the guy who could become the poetry man go, it's not worth the risk. Somebody will film me and then I will be torn apart by the internet and labeled the poetry man and then become a meme that is
Right.
then
Yeah.
That's why
outlined
Gen
and then
Z is afraid to, like,
Yes.
they don't dance
I have
at
a friend who's
raves.
a-
They don't.
I have a
yeah.
friend who's a theater teacher, and he talks about that it takes in his acting classes, it takes almost 2 months before anyone actually feels like they're doing anything
Yeah.
because they live in fear that they will be secretly recorded and then put on blast.
What a prison.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
You can't be a poetry man or a poetry lady because that's
Or
the thing
a
about
poetry lady.
like,
Yeah.
when we were in the club, you could
Poetry,
Petey
yeah.
Pablo told you take your shirt off, twist it around your head like a helicopter.
Yeah.
Like we were sweating out weaves and wig, and like you would leave the club looking absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
But no one could see it on the one photo you took on your Motorola Razr with
Mhm.
3 pixels.
Yep.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no more poetry, man.
If there's anyone out there who knows where the poetry men have gone, please,
Well, please.
drop
Wait.
coordinates.
Wait, no. I urge you, please be the poetry man you want to see in the
Be the
world.
poetry man you
Yeah.
want to see in the world.
You could have
Get those
a-
little Ziplocs
I
that
ran
they
out.
have at
Yeah.
weddings now where you put your
Yeah.
phone in it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I ran up to him and I said, "Your acorn," and he said, "It's." And I was like, "Is this like a good luck charm for your performances?" And he was like, "No." And he says, "No, it creates a line of demarcation, a proscenium between the audience and I."
No.
And I went, "Nice." I was like,
That's
Take me back.
"Take me back, take me back."
I feel like Ebenezer
Beautiful.
Scrooge right now, and you are a ghost that has taken me back to a different time where poetry men roamed free.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Exactly. Then he went to Tumblr that night and went, I crushed. I did incredible. A young child ran up to me as I drank my carbonated beverage and said unto me, why the acorn? And I delivered unto him a truth of which he was not aware, and thus I changed a life.
You planted in him a seed like an acorn.
Like an acorn.
Shit.
God, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it again. It's poetry.
It's back. It's you. You're the chosen one.
You're the chosen one.
God,
really
damn, bro.
Oh, that's great.
An L drive.
L as a suffix connotes the name of God, especially in angels. Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, all of those L names. So like friend of God, chosen of God, worthy of God.
Who is like God.
Who is like God. And the L drive is also, because I think they are like sort of panentheistic, that it is like all of creation is the body of God. That like we are in, that the L drive, and also the Arena believe that reality is a simulation, but that God or creation is the recording of that information. Like, in other words, if you were to say like, so what you think all of the universe is artificial, they would be like artificial in that it is the creation of God. And so they're, the watchmaker analogy extended means this being fake doesn't mean it's not important. It's the most important because it is the artifice that the Lord has crafted. And so, yeah.
Is that a joke too? Jesus.
I can't tell.
I do think you teeing that up with, like, if you had just said it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we got here. I'm glad you said it because then I'm going to go fuck home and think about the poetry, man. But I do think it's like, if you hadn't said that, I think we would have just been like, oh, look at that.
Yeah. It is beautiful and profound and very clever wordplay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I actually do think wordplay is not the same as jokes. I do think that wordplay is its own form of just like, literally like that crow on that damn yogurt lid that I think about once a day. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Bria is Bria.
Oh, yeah, we're back, baby. We're back. We're talking about
Bria's
crows.
on.
It's your first day back.
Welcome back.
Bria.
This motherfucker won't shut up about this crow and this yogurt lid.
I tried so hard to school my face. I was like, no, you'll remember. Clearly, this is being referenced like a thing you should remember. And then everyone got to me, and I went, "Oh, I haven't fixed it yet," because they could tell.
It was just the late great David Graeber, who is an incredible anarchist anthropologist and sociologist who wrote a lot of amazing books and was sort of the intellectual patron of the Occupy movement back in the day. When Richard Dawkins was popping off on one of his selfish gene fucking things about like, all organisms are actually here to just deliver genes to the next iteration, in this way that all muscular podcast hosts, all these very vascular podcast men have taken on, where all of biology gets reduced to reproductive or survival drives. Like animals are machines created by forces of the universe to simply do these really reductive things, and it leads to social Darwinism and these other fucked up ideologies. Basically being like, everything the animals do is either fucking or eating. And David Graeber just wrote this amazing essay, I think, about all the time in the baffler called The Importance of Play. And he just had a video of a crow on a snowy rooftop that was very slanted that had found a yogurt lid and was figuring out how to snowboard on a yogurt lid. And he said, what's the crow doing that for? What's the crow do that for? And it just was like sometimes we do things just because we can. And it had my favorite definition of play in it, which was play is reveling in the mastery of one's own abilities. That you fly, you go, oh, how high can I fly? I'll fly as high as I can. And just, that's very beautiful.
Oh,
so,
I like that.
I don't know, we're related back to something we were talking about.
Oh, who cares, man?
That's so funny because I wanted to praise you for your Olympic level lock-in when you came back and you were like, and L drive after the craziest tangent.
Well, I don't really remember. I don't know. This is the rhythm of these podcasts, right? It's like a bird comes up, focus on Brennan. The beginning of something comes up, me thinking something's funny, focus on, it's just like horny stuff happens.
Oh, I remember that you got me back there.
Yes.
Wordplay is just play. There's just some fun in making a language connection, even though it doesn't make you
reveling in the mastery of the language.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. And speaking of play and fucking, I'd like to go to a question from Ewan.
I've never jumped onto the like question list so fast.
That was a
to be
really
like,
enticing
what a segue.
There are no questions about fucking, but I think that
Do better.
Okay, audience, you heard it here first. I love how intricately woven Chi's backstory is in the preludes.
Oh, thank you.
It has added so much depth and complexity to the character. Erica and Abria, how did you navigate the push and pull of crafting both Chi's character and the world she lives in? I'm fascinated by how collaborative the process has been. What did each of you bring to the table?
Nothing. This is all Erica. You go.
No. It's so wild because from our initial talks about it, she was integral. Like Chi's personality and backstory was integrated with, like, was enmeshed with the world.
Yeah.
You know, because we were talking about, like, I think there was an early iteration where it was, it was always that it was like a conglomerate of, sort of pirates and ne'er-do-wells and sex workers. And like, I think that originally we were talking about, like a cobbled together flotilla, know?
It was like Ho Tortuga.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I remember the word Ho Tortuga.
Ho Tortuga. And then, Sexy Space Macau evolved. And so that's
still in my notes in a way that I'm like, I gotta find all and replace.
No, I have it in mind too, because it was just, and we were like, Macau, but from
from Skyfall. The way it looks when you're on the dragon boat in a tuxedo. Not how it actually is.
Vegas.
It's funny because in a fireside where you weren't here, we went deep on Macau from Skyfall.
Wait, what?
So it's very funny that like now we're revisiting this like point of inspiration, but now connecting the two dots, where I feel like before it was just me and Brendan learning about the inspiration, but now it's like, the two people, it's very like a fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
It was, yay!
Good.
It's delightful.
You're back, Abria, and we've been missing something, and now it's
the
energy. The other half of my brain cell.
Yes,
we did it. We're one whole one now.
And it was always integrated. The creation of the planet and the world and the backstory and the corporation and we were building the like false narrative of it as we were building the actual character as well.
Yeah.
Which was so much fun because it is like starting out with the lie, the sort of unreliable narrator of it all.
This is my favorite. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. That. And then, but in the purely audio format is even more of an interesting challenge.
Well, there's something really fun in the like, I don't have to ask you what the lie your character believes is. Like, you're a consummate writer and actor. Like, you'll show it through all of like these moments and like how you move through space and respond to stimuli. But there's something fun about like the conversations that we had before we started recording that was, what's the biggest like dissonant moment between what we've like built? Like, what's the if Chi as a concept is this sort of like ex machina backstory Han Solo, how, like, what's the sticky point that doesn't quite fit with that slick, like, simple concept of a character, and let's go play in that world. And using that to develop the, like, dissonance between what actually happened in that, like, origin event and who you are and what your character actually cares about. And now, like, spending... I wish I remember how many, like, hours we actually spent, like, playing that backstory, but it was several, and it was a delight the whole time, and you could just feel the tension of as we approached the moment, like having it feel like, oh, this is to get this to back to fucking. Yeah, this is foreplay building towards a different kind of orgasm than I expected from the origin event that we met Chi in at the very beginning of the show. Or the campaign, and that was like such a fun thing to build toward because you could feel it as we were sitting at the table, like, this is not going like the sexy time said it was gonna go.
Yeah.
fuck, okay, you're making a different choice. This is gonna go bad. It's not sexy and fun.
Yeah.
We're not doing the sexy fun one. It's messy. It's messy.
It's so
and that became so
messy.
fun.
I love
intense.
it. Yeah, I did think about this character a lot because for those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody listening to the Fireside Chat here knows about Abria's tenet of what is the lie your character believes about the world. That is something that she said in an interview years ago, and it has stuck with me forever. And so this one was less about the lie that my character believes and more about the lie that my character has to make everybody else believe, including the other PCs. And it was so fun to craft and filling in the blanks of like, we know what happened here. There was a death and some sort of sexy death. And then, but we know that was a lie. In what way was it a lie? And it was, oh my God, Abria, it's the most fun I've ever had. And then also, because we ended up cutting it down to make the mixtape. Yeah. And so we still have this incredibly rich and detailed and character-filled, story that just isn't necessary, that it was just informing the things that actually get shared.
We can come back.
Oh my
God. The tape still exists. We can come
tape
back.
still exists.
Yeah.
Perhaps an invitation for more preludes in the future.
It's so good. I love you. I love working with you so much.
I love you. It's so fun playing with you guys. Fuck. So cool.
You're mine.
As we round our way towards home plate, I'd like to put to everyone a question from Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. For the PCs, what's one thing that was mentioned briefly in passing that you want to chase down or learn more about in the next arc?
Apostate.
Yeah, apostate.
Is it? I do think it's interesting. I feel like, or at least for me, mine is also, I think, something from the preludes, right? I think there was something. It's something from
Haranac.
Yes, these glimpses we got into each other's backstories.
Also, like, when a party like just adopts an NPC like in a home game and you're like, you're coming with us. We're just going to have you here all the time. I don't know, like, is Ayasa my fox? My the fox? Like, can Ayasa be the fox?
Beautiful.
I am fascinated by Ayasa because, like, she also has crafted a lie. Like, she also has crafted a lie.
Yeah.
But, like, she is kind of in on it, but then there's stuff that Erica, don't know that she might know, and I'm just so excited.
Oh, there was some inconsistency in one of the episodes that we got like responses on the Patreon that people were like, maybe it was Abria's baby brain, but I also asked a question directly after Brennan like answered it and was like, no, I have baby brain problems. This was not one of them.
No. That one is definitely like, because again, branding. It's all about building a brand. So what is hers?
I feel like Ayasa is the opposite of the fox because the fox is this like cute helper that we all wanted around all the time. Ayasa has this fun thing where you can't quite get rid of her. And I like that no one feels great about her. Like, she's interesting, but she like, it's very funny when I like push her into a scene and I watch like, it's mostly the boys kind of bristle like,
I don't. Yeah, they're right. Not to
like,
trust her, but
good.
like also, but I love her
Good.
so.
This is good energy.
It is like a foil of the fox.
Yeah.
Of like
Bad fox.
Yeah, where it's like the fox just says what he means. He is not like he is very clever and he's tricksy, but like he's not gonna like lie to people or like construct an elaborate brand.
Yeah,
I think that the difference is actually like the inscrutability of motive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like of the idea of being like, there isn't simplicity behind this facade. And so like for everything the fox does, there's always like whatever his tricks are.
Right, he's hungry.
Yeah.
Or
he just wants food or to
comfort.
snuggle. Yeah, food or comfort. And then people get so much more complicated. Like the legacy aspect of Zadavin and what being a Trent means, and the secret history of Jenipar versus what we say happened versus what actually happened, and who thinks what happened and what happened. And then even Excelsior, who is sort of like, I realize, like, compared to Z and Chi, almost unburdened by personal past. Right, like that, like he's.
We got to see your birth, and it wasn't that long. Like
it wasn't that long ago, right?
Within a couple decades, you were born and began to build your consciousness.
One of the characters I play that truly has the least complicated relationship to his own backstory. I'm here fulfilling my function, right?
Yeah, Excelsior has
very little
programming.
Yeah. Really programming. And also a very uncomplicated relationship. Think about everyone I've played in Abria's games of like across Evan and Tula and KP Hobb and sort of across all of it. It's always like, complicated relationships to family, complicated relationships to backstory, complicated relationships to how we feel about where we come from. Excelsior is zero complicated relationship to where he comes from and what he's doing. And I think it's very fun to like dive in. So when Ayasa comes with inscrutable, with being like, there's a projected familiarity and a comfort in the discomfort of people around you that leads me to believe that I don't have the full story here. And I think that there's an interesting moment there of trying to, how do you put it? When your whole survival strategy is to constantly project your inner life so that people don't doubt you, when you watch people that are protected, it's very much like, you're welcome to continue to hold on to your cards as mine are all face up, but we cannot pretend that we are now calibrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
100%.
It's very fun. Yeah, the constant Arena thing of just being like, I think about those memes of people living in a house with their wife where their wife gets shocked and surprised when they walk into a room and being like, I'm coming upstairs now. I'm getting a snack. Don't scream if you walk in the kitchen and I'm getting a snack.
Could just say my name. Erica
I did.
startled me when I walked through the door today.
Yes, I did. Well, I am not a very calming presence in general.
That's not true. You're soothing and I love you.
Oh.
And everything startles me. My husband cannot walk through the house without me being like, Jesus, you've been here the whole time and I knew that, but like, put a bell on. Christ.
I sometimes wonder, because I constantly sing little songs in the house. Mostly because the more tired I get, the more I just start singing random songs.
That's real.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at Brennan emphatically.
It's very.
I sing
very
insane
real.
things now.
I sing insane things, but also I do wonder if it is a bell around the neck strategy of not alarming
I'm
people.
coming. I'm over here.
There's like, where is Brennan in the house? And it's just like, you get a line and I get a pull, honey. Just little songs going on around. Yeah, 100%.
And the thing that I think excites me most, I think there's something to learning more about Chi. And this is like top brain, more Lu, but it's like learning what's moving Chi and the ways in which Chi can move. I think that I think Z is more familiar with Chi's archetype of the Han Solo, sexy space Han Solo. Han Solo is in space, but sexy Han Solo. And so I think there's something to like the prelude opening up Lu's understanding of Chi, which then I think is exciting to see how Zadavin will move as we return to Arc 2.
Yeah. It's just the big move. And God, seeing Zadavin come into his name, literally, becomes Zadavin is so thrilling. And I am so excited for that.
The pool scene exists in perfect fidelity in my like mind's eye. It makes me so happy that I'm like, frame perfect. It's so good. It's just like where all three of you are in space in this place. Like, you guys are so cool and I'm so excited to tell more story.
Hell yeah. And so as we bring it to a close, I would turn it to you, Abria.
Me?
I think you have laid out in these first 11 episodes an incredible poo-poo platter of tastes, glances, glimpses of this wondrous world of the 40 Sons. I think what is most exciting to you as we end this recording and begin to meet, probably one of the next times we meet will be to run the first episode of Arc 2 of Solari. What is it that you are most excited for people to experience, to share with us, to share with the audience?
Gosh, there's so much, but like having been sort of pushing you through the filter of here's a bunch of stuff about the world, really, really light touches. What do you care about? What do you want to see? There's something really fun about like the massive scale of the world and the like small focus thing that you three care about thus far. And I think for me, it's just right now the little flower that is Isolt. I'm so excited for that to bloom.
Look at that. Something to look forward to. I want to thank Brennan Lee Mulligan so much for being here today.
Hey, the soup's getting cold.
Oh, that's right. We got space soup to eat. I want to thank Erica Ishii.
Dystopian future.
And I want to thank
Asses.
and welcome back the one, the only, Abria Iyengar.
All the spaceships have tremendous asses.
Keep that in your mind's eye, audience. And to everyone by the fireside, we'll see you soon.
Worlds Beyond Number, The Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One original soundtrack is available now at worldsbeyondnumber.com.